All right. Welcome to the Crypto Lounge. It's your boy Crypto Cardo. Um, I ain't been doing no videos in a while. Not really in a while, but I've been a little MIA. Market been a little bearish, so I've been a little quiet. Um, Not just because the market was bearish, but more so because I got other things I got going on in my life as well. But I can't let y'all down. I know y'all like to talk this crypto talk. Um, so it's a Saturday night. Why not? Let's talk some crypto. All right, so let's jump right into the video. Let's pull up the coin market cap, and as you can see, the market is bouncing back. We're back up to 740 billion. Bitcoin's dominance is steadily dropping. I still don't hold any Bitcoin right now, but my portfolio is worth over Bitcoin. So that lets you know the altcoins can still get you there. Actually, it can get you there quicker. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just straight up facts. Altcoins will get you there quicker than investing in straight Bitcoin. Because of the price of Bitcoin, if you don't have $14,000 to buy one, it's gonna be hard to get the 20,000 if you only got 10% of a whole Bitcoin or 10% of an Ethereum. So the idea is to grab these undervalued or underpriced coins or these new coins that's on this list and what we call HODL, which is hold on for dear life. So that's what this video is going to be about, is the HODL Gang Challenge. Um, I've picked a few coins that I'm going to HODL this year. I'm going to share those with y'all in this video. If you got any questions, please feel free. I encourage the questions. I love the questions. It keeps the video going. Sometimes I feel like I get a little dry. So if I'm getting dry, drop me a question or something that'll wake me back up. Um, in this session, we like to sip wine or alcohol. So we are grown adults. It's 10:30. Get your clack glass or your cup poured up. All right, I got people dropping inboxes on me. I had to catch that inbox later, Mr. Hunter. I'm about to just go ahead and get into this video. All right, so coin market cap. $740 billion. We are on the verge of seeing a $1 trillion market, which I think we can see in the month of February, guaranteed, especially with the income taxes and the stock bonuses that will be getting issued out to a lot of people that will be using that for investments. So, coins that I will be hodling in 2018. In my group, Crypto Savvy, someone asked me about some strategies as far as like picking a coin and what to do with the coin after you pick it. If it makes profit, do you hold it? Do you sell it? How do you go about doing it? So, and this is just before I put this out, I'm just gonna give you a disclaimer. I'm not a professional financial analyst or advisor, so I'm just giving out ideas and things that I've tried or experiments I've tried and it worked for me. So use this at your own risk, and I'll leave it at that. So, coins I've eaten off of and coins that I actually thought about selling was EOS was number one. And the reason I thought about selling EOS was because I got it so cheap and I did no research at all on the coin before I bought it. I just was trying to spread my wings and fly. Took a little money, moved it around, and this coin actually moved the fastest. It's not going to typically happen with all your HODL coins, so don't get the idea that it will. But I picked up this coin November the 4th. I've made over $1,000 on it with a $75 investment. So at that point, I made the money so fast. I was like, I'm about to sell this because this only can go left from there. If you've been following EOS, EOS had a bearish moment where the market was going sideways and not up. And during that time, I was getting more encouraged to sell it because I thought that was the end of the way for EOS. But you got to keep in mind, it just brought light. It just was born into existence around late last 2017. So it has a long way to go, and a lot of coins will. So you do have to give them time, and that's why I'm doing this HODL Gang Challenge. The HODL Gang is hold on for dear life if you just tuned in, where we're going to pick at least 4 coins. Pick 4 coins and hold them for dear life. Now, this strategy, I recommend picking coins that are not in the top 4 or 5 because those will typically be expensive. Ripple will not be. So I will say if you want to add Ripple into your HODL game challenge portfolio, Ripple wouldn't be a bad coin. It's still undervalued. It's still the number 3 coin, and it's still at $2. So this would be a great time to buy. It's on sale, 6% off. It's anytime you can grab Ripple under $2, I say grab it. Because we've seen it go to $3.50 already, so we know that's not undoable for Ripple. With $5 would more be like a number I'm hoping to see Ripple go to in the near future. So if you can grab some Ripple and catch these dips, like these 6% off days, and keep buying more, don't sell anything and try to flip it and make the profit and do a day trading type of move, because that's not what hodling is about. Hodling is about holding these coins until you're comfortable with selling your coin. Ripple would be a great one. But the idea is to grab 4 coins, hold on to them for dear life. Anything else, I mean, if you want to make a 5th or 6th coin, change the rules, that's cool with me. But at least 4 coins, and we doing a HODL game challenge. What I'm going to be doing is showing you my 4 coins that I picked. And I ain't gonna lie, I picked some cheap ass coins. Ain't none of them doing nothing since I started this HODL game jump. Actually, one of my coins is down 14%. So if you're looking at this page right now, you can probably guess which coin that is. That's Tron. But the idea is to hold on to it. So pick 4 coins, get as much of those coins as you can. That's my second tip. And the idea, when I say get as much, because like it was a coin the other day, I think I was in my group talking to someone, and if I'm talking about you, I'm not going to ever say your name, so don't be embarrassed, but I will throw out examples, so it's not a big deal. But someone was like, I was like, yeah, Tron's my coin, I'm going to hodl that coin. No, it wasn't even Tron. I think we was talking about, what's my other coin? Let me pull it up. Got 40 coins, so sometimes it's hard for me. Oh, Doge, that was the coin we was talking about. So we was talking about Doge. Doge is currently at 1 penny. So I was telling people, yeah, that's one of my HODL coins, and I'm gonna hold that for the rest of the year. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Now, HODLing is hard, and if you fail this challenge, I understand, because if the game plan is to get rich, and if you get rich quick and it don't take a year, I don't blame you if you want to cash out. You'd be a fool. What's that, B? You'd be a fool not to cash out. If you hit an all-time goal and you comfortable with what you have, don't lose your money based upon this HODL game challenge. So I also want to put that out there. If you see your account is loaded and you ready to go with it, cash that shit out. No lie. Real talk, because that's what I'm gonna do. If I fail the challenge, I'll be a rich failure. That's just the way it is. But back on topic, Doge is at 1 penny. So I told somebody, I said, don't grab nothing less than 10,000 of Doge, and they was like, well, damn, 10,000, that's a lot. I'm like, well, it's 1 penny. So I was like, how many do you have? They was like, I thought I was doing something with 100 Doge. I'm like, well, damn, that's a dollar worth of Doge. That ain't shit. So I mean. And the reason, I'm not trying to downplay on anybody's investment money, but we just speak in reality, and I'm trying to help people make as much profit as you can in the shortest amount of time, because you don't know how long we have before something happens. So with that dollar being invested, every time Doge goes up 1 penny, all that person will be making is $1. That is not going to get you rich. I'm just being realistic. It's not going to get you there. It's not. And the chance of you losing money versus making money are higher. So with a coin like Doge, I recommend 10,000 coins to at least 100. If you can do it, get 1 million coins. Reason why is because whatever you invest in that coin, so at 1 penny, say you take $100 and you buy 10,000 coins. Every time that goes up 1 penny, you will be profiting $100. So, for example, Electronium, And if you follow me, you know I talk about this coin all the time because this was probably one of my first penny coins. So, man, this coin has history. You know what I'm saying? So, but with this coin, I bought it at a penny. I took $100. I wish I would have took more at the time. And that's why I'm reinventing this challenge and I'm doing these videos to kind of keep y'all from doing the regrets that I keep you from having the same regrets that I have with some of my investments. Now, I'm not regretting it in a super negative way because I'm up over $2,000 on the coin, but I could have been up $20,000 if I played my cards right. And that's a big difference between $2,000 and $20,000. Especially if my bank account is a big difference. So I got this coin at a penny in October. It was an ICO. I held on to it till they went live, which was in November. It started trading around about 3 or 4 cents in November. So I was already up $200 or $300 as soon as it hit the market. I was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, that's cool. We can ride this out. And now, all the while, when I bought this coin, my whole end game was $100,000. 100,000. So in my head, I'm doing the math and I'm saying to myself, I got 10,000 coins. In order for me to profit $100,000 off of this coin, the coin has to go to $10. Not saying that this coin will not go to $10, but how long will it take to go to $10 is unknown. We do know it has already went to 17 cents in a matter of maybe a month and a half. So $10 might be a year and a half, 2 years. Who knows? It could happen this year. You never know. But the whole thing is, if I wanted this goal to be accomplished this year, I'm not really putting my best foot forward to make it happen with just $100 investment. My best foot forward will maybe be $1,000 investment. Now, and I'm speaking numbers that probably are unreachable for some folks, but there are going to be some folks that that have $1,000 sitting in a savings account that's been sitting there for over a year or two, and it's still $1,000 when they go back to it every time. Well, if you had put $1,000 in Electronium when I did, you'd be sitting on $17,000 right now. So that's all I'm trying to say is you won't make this type of money nowhere else other than in the crypto game. And the HODL game challenge is probably one of the safest ways to make a lot of money without having to lift a finger or doing anything. So I recommend doing it. Let's get back to the charts. So my 4 coins, let me just jump right into it. I don't want to waste too much more time. So my HODL coins is Tron, Verge, which can be on which you can buy on the Binance exchange. They are accepting more people on Binance, and Binance just created a app for iPhone users. So if you are an iPhone user, you can definitely check that app out, and you can start trading on Binance. So Tron and Verge are 2 of my coins that I'm holding in Binance. And Bittrex is Doge and Redcoin. And I'll tell you the reasons why I picked these coins. It wasn't because the technology behind the coins. I have other coins that I pick for that. But to be honest, those coins are way above the price range for me to be able to purchase 10,000 or 20, 30, 40,000 of those coins. So I went with these coins based upon their price at the current time, which was around a penny to 2 pennies. Those are the best coins because whatever you put in, you can just add up your profits by every penny that it moves. You'll be making exactly what you put in. You'll be making 100% profit every time it moves up a penny, which is easier to calculate once that coin gets to rocking and rolling. Some other backup coins that I will be hodling as well, but I don't think I will be able to get the quantity. Who knows? I will be Stellar Lumens, which I have in Binance. You can get that in Binance or Bittrex. Reason I like Stellar Lumens is because I've been watching it for a while, and I've been saying nothing but good things with Stellar as far as how it maintains and holds its price points down. And the support and resistance levels are a little easier to follow on a chart. The volatility is not as high as some of the other coins. So that will be a coin that I will be hodling, but that coin is around 80 something cent at this moment. So to get 10,000 of them, you have to damn near invest $10,000. Not willing to do that at this moment. But I will hodl whatever I can afford to buy. And then the strategy that I'm using I'm at the point where I'm not going to keep dumping my own fiat currency into my crypto. I will be flipping crypto to pay for my HODL coins. So, and I'll teach you how to do that as well. So, like, you'll be buying more than just these 4 HODL coins. You can buy as many coins as you want. The coins you don't care about, you can take the profit, move them into your HODL coins. Keep in mind, those HODL coins are cheaper. So, the profit that you get should be buying you at least hundreds, if not thousands of that coin per time you go in to buy. And remember, always buy the dips. Never buy it when it's on a green day. Buy the dips. Buy when it drops. So we got some new. My man Moosa's in the bill. Oh, my flea market family up here. My sister Dana, Moosa, Jamie, Kendra, Elena, my man Devon. Welcome to the crypto lounge. I just had to pause to welcome y'all. If y'all have any questions, feel free to drop these questions in the question box I'm following on 2 screens, so I will be able to see any questions. It's a little delay with the live video and me actually talking, so if I don't answer your question right away, it's just because of the delay. When I see it, I will get to your questions. What's up, Dominique? Dominique's a regular, so if y'all can't get me, Dominique knows all the answers. She's been watching a lot of my videos, and she's been in all my crypto groups, and she's learning this stuff very fast and making a lot of money. So, I probably shouldn't put that lot of money part out there, but yeah. So another coin that I'm gonna probably hodl. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence about it because today the numbers look real janky. Not really janky, but a little janky was NJ. It's the engine coin, which was it's like a gaming coin. There's not too many in that space, so I decided to pick it up. Plus, I know how much money people spend on gaming per year, and the avatars and stuff that you can buy in these games and stuff like that. People will be using these cryptocurrencies to buy these things in the games, these little add-on purchases. So I just threw some money at it, and I caught it at 17 cent. It literally shot up in like 2 or 3 weeks to like 40 something cent. Now it's around about 30, but we'll see how I play out. I don't know. I might be using this to invest in other coins. I'm up. I got 698 of them, so I'm just ride that one out for a while. Ripple is going to be a HODL coin. Ripple has a lot of FUD surrounding it. FUD is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And in this crypto space, you'll see a lot of that being spread around through fake news, like Donald Trump likes to call it, where people put out articles trying to be the first to report or trying to gain up their credibility and their knowledge of this crypto space. And all the while they're putting out a lot of fake information or false or uncertain information, a lot of rumors, and then it spreads like wildfire because these people are hungry. They wolves. I'm a wolf, so I know y'all are wolves, and we the wolves of crypto. And I mean, this stuff spreads crazy, and people start acting and reacting on it. So you'll see some market crashes in your time of hodling. That's the whole thing. If you got a weak hand and you're very emotional, you bipolar, whatever the case may be, hodling might not work out for you. I'm just going to tell you that now because it can be depressing, especially if you check the market every day. I also recommend, if you are weak like that, do not check the market every day because it will make you feel like you're losing the money that you just watched yourself gain. And a lot of people don't like to part ways with free stuff. It's crazy because like it's free money. I was up. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I was up this past week, but I can tell you what I was down. I was down about $4,000 or $5,000, and then, I mean this $4,000 or $5,000 that I was down was not even the $4,000 or $5,000 that I've put into this investment because I haven't put that much into it. But damn, watching it just disappear like that almost made me cry. I'm like, damn, my life is falling apart. Jesus save me. But if I ain't look at it and I just came back a week later and saw it on a good day, I probably would have never even known it happened. So if you weak like that, don't look at it for real, because you'll be selling, and then mad that you sold something that shot right back up and you can't get it back at the price that you sold it for, or that you bought it for. So that's the other benefit of hodling these coins, is that you don't have to worry about trying to get in and get back out and get in and make sure that that number is low when you get back in, and make sure the number's high, because the whole thing is buy low, sell high. And if you got a 9 to 5 job, even if you don't have a 9 to 5 job, it's damn near impossible to catch it, because you got to go to sleep, you got to eat, you got to take a shit, you got to do other things in life. So you can't watch this 24 hours and react on it. So that's impossible. No questions. Y'all killing me tonight, man. What else y'all want to? Oh, KuCoin. So when the market is jumping, do not take that as an opportunity to start investing in cryptocurrency. That's the worst. That's the worst time. You can't comment on it. Dominique just comment, bro. You gotta get your junk fixed, man. Unless you might be commenting in another group. That's probably what it is too. But because you did just comment on it. That was somebody else. I guess they just commented in another group. It didn't pop up on this feed. So, but all he was commenting was that he couldn't comment, which he just commented. So that was kind of crazy. What's up, Pers? Back on topic. Damn, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, KuCoin. New exchange just hit the market. They had their own coin as well. I recommend, if any exchange you're on has a coin, buy it. It would not make sense not to. Especially if you're on the #1 exchange, which right now is Binance. They just signed up over 1 million users. Buy that coin, man. I bought Binance coin at what? And I sold it. So you don't see it in my portfolio right now. So don't be looking at my portfolio trying to figure out where it's at. And say, oh, he lying. I did sell it on accident, drunk one night. So don't trade drunk. But I caught it at $8. That junk went up to like $25. Sold it then. Bought a coin called GTO. Woke up the next morning trying to figure out how the hell GTO get in my wallet. Didn't remember buying it. Never heard of it. I don't know. Then I started looking at my Twitter, and somebody tweeted out GTO, and my dumb ass bought it. I actually made some money off of it though, so it all worked out for the good. But I couldn't catch the Binance coin back at $8, so I let that one ride out. If it crashed, I get back in on the Binance coin. I do have a buy order in place for it at where I think it will fall at. Hasn't happened yet. Never mind. I see you went live from your personal page and shared it to the group and comment from the group. My bad. Yeah, I figured that. It's all good, Jason. I can see a comment no matter where you post it at, so don't even trip. Yeah. So, KuCoin, new exchange. I actually like it, and I'm gonna tell you why. It has some coins that none of my other exchanges have, and it's a coin I've been kind of watching, and I couldn't find it. And here it is. It's called Dragon Chain. This coin literally went from like 5 cents in December to like $5, which is crazy. Wish I had it. I still believe it has a long future ahead of it. I did some back research on it on ICOdrops.com. It has a high interest rate, high return rate, and the following of it is pretty dope. So I will be getting in on KuCoin. Getting it on KuCoin. And then another coin I was following was Rayblox. Rayblox is on KuCoin as well. So if you were looking at those coins, great time to buy on KuCoin. They're both, I think, down from their all-time highs, and I think from their 24-hour highs from yesterday. So great time to buy those two coins, Rayblox and what's the other junk called again? Dragon Chain, Dragon something, yeah. So yeah, those are some good coins to buy. What's up, Shalonda? Let's see what else. If you haven't gotten your TradingView.com, get you an account on here. I never buy a coin without looking at these charts first. And if you don't, because they give you a 30-day trial, but I think they got the best charts. If you don't want to use it, set up an account with KuCoin, because KuCoin uses their charts. So I think I'm about to end up canceling my TradeView.com account once they start charging for. I'm in a 30-day trial right now, but as soon as they start charging for it, I think I'm gonna cancel it and use these KuCoin charts. The only thing is the KuCoin charts are only gonna give you the coins that they have on their exchange, but they are using TradingView's charts, so I will be using that. Let me read something in this group. Do you recommend the first buy in a credit card or a bank account? That's a great question. All right, so I'm getting questions from the group. So if y'all don't see these questions pop up on the timeline, that's because they coming from some of the groups that I posted this video in. And the question was, it's a newcomer to the crypto world, in the crypto space, and they wanted to know, do I recommend making the first buy in with a credit card or a bank account, which is an excellent question. Um, I recommend with a credit card or debit card. Let me say that, because credit card implies that you might be using money that's not yours, and I never recommend making an investment on a loan that you're gonna have to pay back. Um, just I don't. I mean, people do it and it works. So but I do knock it. I can't say I don't knock it, because I do knock it. It just don't work for me. It don't work for me. So I would recommend a debit card, but over the bank account. And the reason why is because the bank account can take 4 to 5 days, and if you catch, especially if you're buying Bitcoin on a all-time high day, you might as well be prepared to wait almost a week to 2 weeks to get your deposit into your account, with the bank account routing and number and all of that. So Paris asks, are there endless coin platforms basically like stocks? Yes. I wouldn't say endless, but yeah, it's a ton of them. They popping up every day. It's a new space, practically new. Some of them been around for a while. Some of them are just popping up. The thing I like about it though is it is a little bit of copycatting going on in this game, but it's a lot of originality. So, and what I mean by that is these exchanges all look different. They all look different. But the newer ones, I'm noticing they're adding way more features to their exchange than the ones that are the OGs. And the reason I say that is because a lot of them are adding like news links, like you see here, where you're in the exchange, but you can also click on the news link and find out news about different coins, different produced articles, the trading view charts that they're adding versus just those little ranky-dink charts that they give you in these exchanges. Things like that are leading me into these new exchanges. The only thing I would say about these new exchanges is be careful which ones you put your money into, because there is, and I mean, that's the world today we live in. It's a lot of fraud going on out here. So if you don't know it, if you never heard of the exchange, do a little research before you just throw your money into it. Also, make sure the website has the HTTPS. If that S ain't there, it's not a secure site, which means that 9 times out of 10 you're getting scammed, or you're on a scam site off the break. So always check for that. Let's see what else. Oh, get you a Twitter account and start doing your homework on technical analysts, people who have a reputation for being right at picking stocks and picking investments. Find out who these people are. Follow them on Twitter. I want you to turn your Twitter and your Facebook, and you start using this for your investment benefits versus your entertainment. We get tied up a lot in just getting on social media just to see the funny memes or the news or what's going on in the world, what Trump tweeted out or whatever, and we get a good laugh out of it, and we might end up having a whole day of jokes and stuff. But make sure you're following. Like I'm gonna show you guys who I'm following. Make sure you're following some of these people. HODL 7777, Hagen Crypto. These guys are like technical analysts. You got the Don, the Wolf of Polanex, Killer Whale. Then you got James Altucher. He's I don't know if y'all know who James Altucher is, but Google him, look him up. This dude's been right about a lot of things, especially when it came to cryptocurrency. If it's not moving, how long do you think you should hodl a coin before you sell it? Man, if you gonna hodl a coin, man, set a time frame and stick to it. Don't worry about when it's going to move, because a lot of people were saying Ripple wasn't going to move, and when Ripple moved, it made a hell of a movement. It moved from like 10th place to the second highest trading coin, and held that position for like a week or two, and then it dropped, but it's still in the top. Let me check before I just put out some fake information. But yeah, it's in the top 3. And I think it could hold that coin at $1.97. This coin is at the top 3, so it's still undervalued. Just think, it's trading at $76 billion as far as the market cap is concerned. Imagine when it gets a market cap like Ethereum. It's not going to see the same price, and the reason it's not going to see that, not if it hits this market cap that Ethereum has, and the only reason is because the circulating supply is substantially higher. So the price, but just think, this can definitely, it's not that far off a market cap. Ripple can definitely see 50, 60, 70, maybe $100. Who knows? You got 1,000. I had and that's a funny thing. I had 1,000 Ripple. I had a bot trading for me, and they sold my Ripple. So it is what it is. What's up, Charlie? Have you heard anything about B3 coin? I've heard. I have heard things about B3 coin, but I stopped like analyzing B3 coin because I took a loss on B3 coin. I will say B3 can make you some money. It's very, very lowly priced, and it's moving at a pretty rapid phase. The thing with B3 is I don't understand everything that they're trying to get accomplished. And if I can't understand your company, then I'm not going to invest in it. Especially not for a long term, maybe for some short term money, just because it's moving and it's cheap. So you can't eat off of it. I did invest in it. I bought, I think, over 10, 20,000 of those B3 coins. And what B3 was doing, I deleted it off my desktop. But B3 allows you to stake their coin in the wallet. Staking is like mining almost. It's like they give you free coins for holding their wallet. By holding their wallet, they're using your computer power to process transactions. So if you know what mining is basically computers connected on a blockchain network running the Bitcoin software, who are creating this ledger of these transactions. And that's how these transactions are verified, and that's how they're kept a record of. Well, B3 has their own wallet. They allow you to stake. They don't call it mining, they call it staking. Allow you to stake coins, and you get basically free coins for keeping your coins on their wallet and keeping that wallet open and actively running. The downside to staking that coin for me was it made my computer run super slow. The staking takes forever to get your coins, and then I did not read, and I sent so pay attention to this, because if you're doing this, and I know it's a few people that did do this, and I know a few people who've lost money, I think, by doing the same thing I've done. I tried to send them to Cryptopia, the coins. They do not accept mined coins. So if you are mining coins and you're getting free coins through a coin, I don't know what to call it, but if you're getting free coins by mining coins, there are certain exchanges that will not accept your mined coins. They will accept the ones you purchase with fiat currency, but there are exchanges that will not accept your mined coins. And if you send your coins there, you are shit out of luck. You will not get those coins back. There is no way to file a report. I mean, I filed a report with Binance, but I did not read. So I mean, at the end of the day, they don't have to help me out, and that's what I got out of it was no help at all. I got a question in the group. It says, "You think I should stick with IOTA? I only have 60 of them, but want to buy more. Just don't know if it's worth buying more and hodling." I do think IOTA is undervalued. IOTA had a lot of FUD wrapped around them um, with this Microsoft partnership thing. Funny thing is they do have a side business set up with Microsoft, and they do have some other big time. I'm not gonna drop names because I don't know them off the top of my head, but they do have some big time partnerships that they're working with. But people got so hung up in the fact that the somebody ran with the Microsoft partnership that wasn't true, that they kind of negated all the real partnerships that they had, and it kind of added a little FUD to the situation, clouded up the investment, and kind of drew a lot of people. Hold on, drew a lot of people from selling and buying. So that coin kind of got stuck under the $4 marking and hasn't passed it since. I do believe it will once all the FUD clears up. FUD clears up for everything. If you don't believe it, think about how much FUD you hear about Bitcoin. Think about how much FUD you're hearing right now, probably about Litecoin since it's been dumping, and watch how they recover. Some take longer than others. Um, Bitcoin's an OG, so it don't take that long to recover like some of the other coins, but they all recover. So yeah, I would recommend hodling IOTA. I currently have IOTA at, where's my IOTA? IOTA. I think I got 60 on with you, bro. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna hodl this one. Now I got 24 of them, so you're doing all right. Reason I'm not hodling it is because the quantity that I've purchased isn't going to really substantially make me the profits that I'm looking to see on a daily or a weekly basis. So when y'all doing this, I want y'all to think logically and not just be throwing money around like you at a casino. Yeah, it's a lot of FUD around Tron, but Tron got a lot of things they working on as well. But yeah, don't throw your money around like it's a casino and you just see people getting money. So you're like, let me go to that table. They look like they making some money on that table. And then you get to the table and the table's cold. You can't chase it. So stick with it. The longer you at the table, the chances of the table getting hot, it's gonna be more higher. So yeah, I would stick with it. The thing is, mathematically, make sure that the quantity of coin you have and the movement, the slight movements that it can make will substantially make you money. But also keep in mind that same amount can be lost on a negative movement. So if you want to go, this is called go hard or go home basically. If you want to go hard, get the cheapest ones you can, load up 10, 20, 30,000 of them so that when they move, if it make it to $1, you got 10, 20, $30,000. If if you got a coin and you paid, if you got a coin that's under $1 and you only got 100 of them, when it makes it to $1, all you got is $100. That's not no money. So I mean, not to me, not to me. Maybe if I was setting up my daughter's account or something like that, yeah, that's cool. They got a long time before they be able to touch the money anyway. But as a grown adult, you playing with yourself. Don't play with yourself like that. Um, but what Kyle is saying, don't play yourself. So yeah, don't play yourself with that. Use that money if you make some profit. IO to move. Load up on something that's super cheap. Verge got a lot of FUD around it as well. A lot of the cheap coins will have FUD around it. A lot of the expensive coins will have FUD around it, but the cheaper ones, the FUD will hurt them more than the more expensive ones, because they're trying to get out the gate. They're trying to break out, and they ain't had that point yet. I think I told y'all red coin was a coin I'm hollering. I'm also hollering all the weed coins. Any coin that's affiliated with marijuana industry, I'm hodling it. Reason why? you probably already know the legality of weed and how it's growing a mass adoption across the world, not just the United States, but across the world. And the banks haven't adopted their money yet. So crypto has. Um, I have, I think, I don't have all the weed coins, but I do have a lot of them. The ones I do have will be Dope Coin. I have Pot Coin, and I have THC Coin. There's a Canna Coin, I think it's called, and another coin. That's a weed. The weed coin's popping up every day. Canna Coin's doing pretty good. I might drop into investing in that. What's up, Tamika? Um, but yeah, the weed coins is another HODL coin, especially with the adoption of the marijuana and medical as well as recreational. It'll make a hell of an investment, especially, and most of them are under $1. That's another reason why I would say HODL those coins. They will all break into at least $10 to $12 as an average price for a weed coin. I see, especially with the amount in circulation that they're putting out there. Steam coin is another coin that I would recommend people taking a look at. Steam coin has been maintaining hella profits over the past couple weeks. And then another coin is that Stellar. I don't know if I told y'all that earlier in the video, but Stellar is also created by the people who created Ripple, or the CEO of Ripple is behind Stellar. So Stellar look like it's actually going to be a stronger coin than Ripple in the near future. We'll see about it. Last thing I'm going to leave y'all with, because I like to leave y'all with little tips and trades and secrets and stuff. I gave y'all my Twitter tip. Now, this is a super duper tip for finding the cheap ass coins. ICOdrops.com. What I do is I go to Ended ICO, which is at the top of their website. I'm looking for ones that ended. Reason I'm doing that is because a lot of these coins we aren't going to be able to participate in because the U.S. is banned from some of the ICOs. I don't know why, but they carrying us like that. So what you can do is catch them when they hit the exchange. So, and I'm not buying anything that's not rated, because that's the whole purpose of this site, is for them to do their research for you, and then you can kind of save some time by just using their research to make the proper investment. So I go here, and the ones at the top, most of them ain't on the exchange. So I scroll to the bottom and listen. You'll start seeing some coins that already on, and you can kind of take their credibility by some of the ratings they've put on these coins. So like we know Tron's out there. It says Tron has a high interest rate, which means that a lot of people are interested in Tron. And it says that they didn't rate it down here, which is crazy, but it definitely has a high interest rate. They didn't rate the return of interest. They didn't rate the hype rate or the risk rate. So, I mean, you would invest in this one at your own risk, but it's at 10 cents. It gives you some more history. It lets you know that the token price was fractions of fractions of a penny. Wasn't even an entire penny. So you can see the movement from there to 10 cents. You can also see, normally shows you the release date. Well, the token sale was from August 31st to September, so it hasn't even been out for a year yet. If you would have bought this at a fraction of a penny at 10 cents, if you put the right money into it, I mean, you be sitting on at least a couple 100,000 if you put the right money into it. But like I said, a lot of people, play scared. Scared money don't make no money. Yeah, there you go. Dominique like my little assistant on these videos, yeah. She be dropping my little links and everything. So, yeah, ICOdrops.com. Scroll to the bottom. Find your coin you never heard of with a high interest rate. I'm going to show you a couple of them that I'm about to jump on. I did some research. Today was a research day. I've already got Engine, which is a gaming coin. I got Electronium, which they didn't rate, but I ain't need them to because they didn't have this on the site when I jumped into it. I can't find the coin that I was looking for. Power Ledger's on here. They ain't rate that either. No. Centra. Syndicate I was looking at. I'm not gonna buy into it, but I am looking at Icon. Has a very high interest rate. I think the release date was on the 20th of September. Um, I looked into this coin. Looks like a hell of a buy. A lot of people that have been like a lot of my students. I would call them people that look to me for advice on this crypto. They've brought up this coin to me, which made me look at it, and I've been seeing all kind of good things. So a lot of times the inexperienced people pick the best coins. I don't know how they do it, but they do. So it kind of works out by me helping people because they help me find coins as well. So Icon is a great coin to buy. It's a blockchain. It's in the blockchain service, which you'll see a lot of these blockchain service coins coming out, and they all typically seem to do well. Um, what's this next joint I was looking at today? Trying up here twice. Oh, here you go. 0x, very high. 0x looks awesome to me, y'all. It's trading at, it started at 4 cents. It's on the market. Its ticker is ZRX. It's an Ethereum token. So it's an ERC20 token type. Total supply is 1 billion, which isn't bad. They hit their fundraising goal, and available for token sales 50%. So those are two tokens I'm looking to get into as well. Right now, this token went from 4 cents, which was in August. It's now at $2.37. So think about it. It's doing better than Ripple. So don't sleep on these unknown coins. Do your due diligence. Get on this ICO Colox. Is that on the exchange already? If so, I'll pull up the chart. Give you a I'm gonna do a 1 hour chart. Colox. It's not on this jump. Is that an ICO? Let me know some more information about it, Dominique, and I'll let you know. It ain't pulling up in here. Let me know what exchange is on. If it's not on the exchange, let me know if it's on this ICO jump so I can do some research for you. That's pretty much it. Decentraland is a cool coin. Don't sleep on the mediums. I'm gonna tell you that now too. Don't sleep on the mediums. Don't mess with the lows though. EOS, my favorite coin, very high. I see why. It also has a check out these little gold stars. These gold stars mean something. So that's my last. Oh, here's the last joint I was looking at. Tyrion. I don't know if I be saying these right, but Tyrion looked like a pretty decent coin. TNT. I couldn't find it on the exchange, so if you guys can find it, let a nigga know. It's at 26 cents. Hit the market in August around 7 cents. So to me, that's considered a sleeping giant. They didn't have a high return of interest rate, so that might be a reflection of the score being so low. But I would take a chance on it because anything that has a high hype rate, high interest rate will eventually take off. So that pretty much wrapped this up. It's only on 2 exchanges, Coin Market, and what's the other one, Shalonda? All right, let me look at it. It's on Coin Market. I don't like these charts, but it'll let me know what exchange is on. Colox. Oh, Colossus Coin. Yeah, I heard of it. It's a penny. Let's look at the market cap. Circulating supplies. 4 billion. It's not too many. Looked like I had a little run in December. Yeah, I would say this is a good buy. Let me look at the website. And while I look at the website, let me look at the markets and see what exchanges it's on. Because if it's not on a known exchange, I ain't rocking with it until they get on something I've heard of. And I ain't never heard of Trade Satoshi or Crypto Bridge. I'm not too familiar with them. So what I would do is get yourself in a crypto group or try to find a Colossus group and find out when they're going to make an announcement for an exchange, like for to be listed on an exchange that you know, like Binance, Bittrex, KuCoin, Poloniex, something like that. And then that's when I would take a seat at the table with Colossus Coin, but I don't think I would sit and eat with them right now. It is at a good price point. It does look like it has some momentum. I'm gonna see if ICO drops has any info on them, and they don't have nothing on them. So yeah, it's not looking that great of an investment at this point. But keep in mind, they had nothing on Electronium when I first got Electronium either. So ICO drops will not know about every ICO. Their job is actually to do the due diligence for you and then report on it. And they doing this service for free. They don't charge you to sign up on their website. So you can't expect them to report on every ICO that will drop. It's going to Cryptopian and KuCoin. So y'all know more about this coin than me. Yeah, then yeah, that junk sounded like it's gonna be a lit coin, yeah. Definitely grab you a couple hundred or a couple 100,000 of them if you can. At least 1,000 of them, especially at the price point, because you want to eat and you want to eat fast. And the best way to catch up to a Bitcoin is the strategy that I'm telling you. Grab at least 1,000, 10,000, depending on the price point of the coin. If it's a penny, make at least a minimum of $100 investment. And every time that coin moves a penny, you'll be seeing $100, 100% of the investment that you put in. What you already got from this site that went up big? That's a great question, Troy. From website, everything I've got went up big, but if you really want to know the big ones, this is the wallet that has the most increase. EOS got a November the 4th, $75. That $75 now is worth $974. Another coin I ate big off is Ethereum. It's gonna be hard for you to eat off Ethereum right now. Well, not really. I ain't gonna lie, cause I got a feeling Ethereum will be around. If Bitcoin keeps moving up, and even if Bitcoin don't keep moving up, Ethereum could easily go to $10,000. So you can still eat off of that. You can ride that wave. But I caught Ethereum where I was able to buy entire Ethereum tokens. So I mean, I caught Ethereum around like $90 back in like July. So if you went around there, then it's not really gonna be profitable. That's why I'm emphasizing and I'm stressing these cheaper coins, these penny coins, because that's the quickest way to catch up to a Bitcoin. Like I said, if you took $1,000 and put it in Electronium in November, and Bitcoin was around like in November, probably around like $8,000-9,000. Today you would have a Bitcoin. You'll have a little over Bitcoin actually. If you would have just took $1,000 and put it into Electronium, or if you would have put it into a Dragon Chain or a coin like that, so you have more than a Bitcoin. So, because those coins went up 17 cents from a penny, so that's, you know what I'm saying, that's 17,000% interest. So I mean, you can make that money and catch up to that $15,000 Bitcoin, and you'll be sitting on 17,000. You'll have that 15,000 plus another 2,000 to play the game all over again. Um, let's see, got some more questions in here. What's the best category to buy into? There is no best category at this point. It's all crypto. The privacy coin. Actually, no, I take that back. The privacy coins seem like they're going to be the best coins to get into. Reason why is because the privacy coins are holding down what we got into this in the first place for, which was privacy, decentralization, things like that. A lot of these coins that flip the script. Ripple's number one. They by getting in bed with certain companies that are in bed with the government. So you got to keep in mind, if you sleep with somebody, you sleeping with the people they sleep with as well. You know that already. You tell, if your boyfriend cheat on you, I guarantee you, you ladies have told him, you cheating, you sleeping with me. That means I'm sleeping with that same person. You sleeping with them. So Ripple's in bed with over 7 to 10 banks, and the banks is in bed with the Federal Reserve and the United States government. Don't mean Ripple ain't a bad investment. It does mean that it can be regulated and easily manipulated and things can happen against what they initially set out to do because of these partnerships that they've made with certain people in certain places in power. So privacy coins, coins, and if you look up privacy coins, you'll find a whole list of them. Verge is a privacy coin. I can't really name a lot of them off the top of my head, but do your research. Look up privacy coins. Those are the best categories to buy into because the streets, y'all got to keep in mind, and I ain't trying to sell it as a street thing, but the streets invested in cryptocurrency before a lot of other people. The streets invested in it, and the nerds invested in cryptocurrency. Those were the initial investors. As crazy as it may seem, but the hood and the nerds, and then you got a bunch of people in the gap that fill that gap in between that's trying to get in now. So, and the hood got into it because they was doing hood stuff and they needed some privacy on that hood stuff they was doing. So a lot of them stuck with it. Monero is probably the #1 privacy coin, but Monero is around $300 or $400 right now. So a lot of people can't afford to get invested into that coin at the moment. But privacy coins are the best coins. Let's see, anybody else got any questions? It's only 2 exchanges. All right, I read all of that. Oh, back to that question. Which coins I ate off of? Somebody asked that. Troy, let me get back to your question. EOS, #1 coin. ANT, Aragon, made a lot of money off of Aragon. Dash is like a sleeper coin. I was making money off of it, not even noticing it, because the price point was so high that I didn't feel like I was actually seeing the gains that I was seeing. But I caught Dash under $1,000, well under $1,000, and I mean it went from $600-700 to like $1,200 in no time. So I ate off Dash, but Ethereum's been a great coin. But keep in mind, I've been hodling Ethereum. And I've been hodling Litecoin and buying more. So in order to see the profits that I've seen off my 90 or my $180 investment turned into $3,000, you got to hodl these coins. Now keep in mind, if I knew what I knew now, if I knew Ethereum was going to be $1,200, I probably would have put a whole $1,000 into it. Got me 10 of them. You dig what I'm saying? So that's why I say grab what you got, set it, forget it. Don't keep looking at it all the time. Hodl those. If you want to have some fun, buy some other smaller coins under $10. That'll be your next level is $10. So I would say get you 4 under $1. Hodl those for a year. The next level will be another 4 or 5 under $10. I would say hodl those for maybe close to a year, maybe 6 months. And then find you some that's under $20 and hodl those for maybe 3 or 4 or 5 months. Take the profit, put them into the $10 coins or that penny coin. Take the profit from there and keep trickling it down the line. You can catch up with the cheaper coins faster than you can with the bigger coins. But once you got those cheaper coins and you catch up, you can go back into buying those Bitcoin. Like I said, you can buy Bitcoin if they move up 15, 16 cents and you got 10 or 20,000, 30, 40,000 of them, 100 to a million of these coins, and they're a penny. So don't let those big numbers scare you, because this is fractions of a dollar. You're talking 1/100th of a dollar, so you can get it. Shalom to Jay, thank y'all for joining in. This video is about to wrap up soon. I've been on it for a minute, and Saturday I'm getting tired. I want to finish my drink. I take any last minute questions before I wrap it up. So y'all got about 20-30 seconds because I know it's a little delay in the video, and I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Follow my YouTube channel. I'm gonna show y'all this channel. It's called the Crypto Lounge. I need to get my subscribers up. I'm looking job week. I got 26 subscribers. All these videos end up making it on here. Not all of them, but some of them. They won't let me do my hour-long jumps yet because I ain't got enough followers. So y'all gotta like more and subscribe more and comment more. and that will help me get my 1 hour videos up here, so I do my short ones on here. But follow this, and you'll get an alert. If you hit this little notification joint, it'll give you an alert every time I post. That way you be the first one on it. Some of this stuff is time sensitive, especially if I'm introducing the exchange or something like that, because these exchanges be getting shut down. Not shut down, but they get they get shut down, but not in a bad way, in a good way, by too much traffic, and you might be too late and you can't get in, and you missed out on a lot of profit during that week, especially when it's jumping like that. So like, subscribe, join the Crypto Lounge group, Crypto Lounge channel. I also just started a group on Telegram, which is an app you can download on your Android or your iPhone. It's an encrypted group. They have an ICO coming out pretty soon that I do recommend getting invested in if they allow the U.S. to invest in it. That will be one of the first ICOs I jump into for 2018. I'm waiting on it. As far as the rest of these ICOs are concerned, I don't recommend. Oh, here go another coin. CoinFi. That's another coin I'm thinking about getting into. But it's new. It just dropped January the 10th. I think they ended the ICO on January 10th, so it hasn't hit the exchange yet. So I'll be keeping my my ears and eyes open for that. Appreciate you, Mr. Marshall, on the follows. But yeah, follow the group, follow the Telegram group, Crypto Lounge, the official Crypto Lounge. Because what we'll be doing in there, I got some charts I've been working on, and I'm going to be dropping a lot of my research in those groups. And I'm going to make the group private after a while, because I don't want a lot of people that I don't really know or care for gaining off of my my hard work. So I will be closing that group after a certain amount of people get into it. But what I'll be doing is posting charts and predictions and levels. So like Ripple, if you are a Ripple investor, this is what I have for Ripple. I charted this out January the 10th, which was 3 days ago. The floor for Ripple is 162. So that's where I have the lowest is going to go, is $1.62. Then from there, the next level will be $1.90. If it can get past there, the next level will be $2.06. Has to break past 206 to get to 220. Then it has to break past 220 to get to 256. And it has to break past 256 to get to 277. And after 277, the highest level is seen so far is 350. So we got levels to go to get Ripple back to where we wanted at. So the reason I do this is because a lot of y'all be hoping for that overnight money, and this ain't gonna be that for Ripple. It happened one time. It's not gonna happen like that again. It's gonna have to go up in levels. So be patient with your Ripple. Buy the dips. I will be posting some of this in the Telegram group, so you can use this as a cheat sheet for your buy-in levels and for your selling levels. So if you're one of the ones that want to try the day trading, you know the levels, the floors, and you'll know where it's going to bounce if it hits. Like, so for example, we at 189. We're bouncing off the 190 wall that I've already drew out. It has to break 190. Excuse me. Has to break 190 for us to get back to 206. If it doesn't break 190, we could be headed back to $1.62. So that's how you would use these levels in your buying. It'll help you get a gauge on what your coin is doing, what's the floors, what's the resistance and support levels. If it does go to 206, then we just pray that it doesn't drop below 190. Otherwise, we'll be going back and forth. How am I handling my taxes here? I'm HODLing everything, so everything's still considered an asset. As far as me trading right now, we're going to see how that play out. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not stopping my trades on a daily basis. If I feel the need to trade, I'm going to trade. I'm not going to let that discourage me with the new tax code. Plus, I want a lot of y'all to keep in mind, if y'all are planning on making over $70,000 off of crypto this year, you really should think I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that because that shit sound crazy coming out my mouth. But Trump, how many of y'all watched that Dave Chappelle comedy jump? Trump ain't looking out for nobody that's poor, but Trump is looking out for not black people. He's looking out for the rich people. So the tax code is looking out for people who make over $70,000 a year. I do plan on making over that in crypto this year. Um, so hopefully that break benefits me with my crypto. So I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to talk too much about taxes and stuff because I've already been in trouble with the IRS before and had to do payment plan and all that crazy stuff. So watch what I say about them people because they know how to find your black ass. They get that damn money from you. So, yeah, they just had to catch me if they can with that. Um, but I do plan on filing. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep tracking. But they do have some websites you can pay for. Post it in Telegram. Yeah, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post all this stuff in Telegram. I know you in the group. I added you last night. I also feel like the IRS. Ooh, you see that? It bounced off that 190. It's dropping. It's down 187. It was at 188. It's a live chart, so y'all will see these numbers moving. I'm trying to zoom in so y'all can really see what I see. But yeah, it's dropping. So, like I said, that 190, which is, let me put my mouse on 190 so y'all can see where it needs to get past to go to the next level. It gotta get past where my mouse is to get to 206, and it's in a bullish downtrend right now. So, like I said, be patient with Ripple. Buy as much as you can while it's dipping like this, though. Like while you got it up under $2, 186, buy it. Keep in mind the floor is 162. So if you buy at 187 and it drops, don't trip. Just buy more. Don't trip. It's gonna come back up, but it has levels to make it through before it does that. And the reason the floor is so below that 190 is because as you see right now, this RSI level is super duper low. I'm gonna move it over here because I know my face be on the screen. So like this RSI level is super duper low, and once it drop below that, you get a lot of bullish volume and activity on the uptrend. So the Ripple people ain't gonna let it get but so low. They gonna start buying it up. So don't count on it going to 162. Buy these dips, especially these bullish dips. Like right now would be a great buying opportunity if you're a Ripple fan. That's your HODL coin for the year. You're trying to get 1,000, 10,000 of them. Slowly buy this coin. Buy 100 right now. It's gonna cost you a little over $175 or 180, like $886 or so, but it'd be well worth it. It's an app, Marshall. Join the group. Oh, Telegram is a private texting app. It's new. They heavy with the crypto, and what it allows you to do is send encrypted text, and they also have groups that you can start in there. I started a group called the Official Crypto Lounge, which is named after my channel and my show, and I welcome you to join before we lock it up. But in that group, we drop signals. Haven't posted anything in there yet, but some like motivational posts. But pretty soon, I'll be doing research on a few coins. If y'all have coins y'all want me to research, drop them in the group, and I'll post my predictions on them, and I'll post more videos towards that group as well. So far I've done Doge, Ripple, and Lind, and I've done Binance. But these are like all my personal ones, and I'm doing these for my personal benefit. If you follow these coins, then you just benefit off of it as well. But if you have something particular that you want me to take a look at, don't feel free to drop it in that group. And when I get some time, I'll analyze the chart and I'll draw out some levels for you, and you can use that as a hell of a tool for knowing when to get in and when to get out of a coin or a situation. No, it's not on Facebook. Telegram is actually an Android or an ISO app, so you can get that in your Android Play Store or your ISO Play Store, and you can use it on your phone. Now, I will tell you this: Be careful on how many crypto groups you join in there, because the notifications go crazy and it will kill your battery, especially if you're on an Android. Them iPhones hold better battery life, but Android I feel like is a better phone for the business side of things and for the crypto thing, because it's more open source, whereas Apple has a lot of security features, and they only allow you to deal with people who they are in bed with and do partnerships with through their app store. So if you're not in their app store, they frown on you using the apps. They void your warranty and other things. So they don't want you to be great. That's all. Like Trump say, they don't want you to be great. So we hit 190. Y'all saw that? It just hit 190, but it bounced off of it back down to 188. So that's a hell of a resistance wall that we have at 190. Man, buy this shit up. Buy it up. Buy it up. All right, that wraps it up. It's a hell of a session. Thank y'all for joining me. Some of y'all hung in there for the whole video. Some of y'all didn't. If you didn't, pull this joint back up, man. It's a lot of jewels I drop in here. I might get long-winded. I might get off topic, but accept me for who I am. All right, y'all, signing out. Crypto Cardo.